So I just got back from vacation, might have a little bit of a sunburn. Today's D23. Disney is dropping announcements and trailers. We got our first trailer for Skeleton Crew, the next Star Wars live-action TV show. Please, oh please, oh please, be good.
Tomorrow's test will set the course of your entire future.
Don't you ever want to do anything exciting? Like what? What if we could go anywhere we want in the whole galaxy? A real adventure. No more pretend. I found something buried in the woods. What do you think it is?
I think it's a lost Jedi temple.
Hello? Be careful where you step. We're lost. Really lost.
Tis dangerous out there in space. Trust no one.
You're a Jedi.
Alrighty, so we have our first trailer for Skeleton Crew. Now this is being run by John Watts, who did the trilogy of Spider-Man films we just saw. It's supposed to be Goonies, Stranger Things in the world of Star Wars. You watch the trailer and that's very much the vibe that you get about these young kids in the world of Star Wars going off on a little adventure and maybe finding a Jedi temple, discover a Jedi adventure with children that are not prepared for that, thus a different flavor of a story in this world. What do I make of the trailer? A little bit of everything in there for me. The concept here of what we just said, Stranger Things, Goonies, in the world of Star Wars, is interesting to me because how do you play around in this world in new and different ways? Well, younger kids, that's interesting. But like some of those shots in there where they're showing their neighborhoods and like suburban world of Star Wars, like one of the things that just struck me as so odd about The Acolyte is you go through the whole show and it had a $180 million budget and there was no exploration of interesting new worlds or anything like that. Like just forest, beach, spaceships. Nothing interesting. And so much of George Lucas's Star Wars is taking us off to this distant galaxy, different time, and just finding new places. And so when you start this one off and it's like, hey, look at these kids, they're in the suburbs. And the suburbs look an awful lot like our suburbs, except with flying cars and stuff like that. That to me, just, it doesn't look like Star Wars at all. It looks totally off. And then some of the shots of kids riding on speeders down roads and things like that, it looks like footage for a ride at Disney World, and you're doing the footage to show the participants what it'll look like when you're getting on your speeder for your little adventure that you're going to go on. Doesn't look like big budget Lucasfilm Star Wars for a TV show starring Jude Law. So, like I said, there's like the general idea I kind of dig, and if we were in a time where I felt like Star Wars, Lucasfilm was in a strong point, I'd give a little bit more benefit of the doubt. But that is not at the place where we are at. We're at a place where they're putting out a lot of stuff that's disappointed, that's subpar, that looks cheaper than it should, given the budgets going into them. And this has some things that's reminding me of that too much. So there's things in here where there's potential to do something interesting, fun, and new in the world of Star Wars, which I have wanted, very much so. There's also a lot of the recent red flags. Hopefully, it's better than some of these red flags in here. Like, we got the guy that did this trilogy of Spider-Man movies that largely delivered, so there's a lot of promise there. But Lucasfilm, whatever's going on, whatever they're sorting through, whatever it is, they've got issues. And there's definitely shots in here that feel like, yeah, that's Lucasfilm these days. That's what they do. Let me know what you thought down below. Find my other Star Wars content over here. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.